I'm Von Biggs, and let's queer up health. Penis filler rises in popularity among gay men. A growing number of gay men are turning into penis filler, a non-surgical cosmetic procedure designed to increase girth and enhance confidence. Penis filler involves injecting dermal fillers, most commonly hyaluronic acid, into the shaft to create a thicker appearance. Aesthetic nurse practitioner Chris Bustamante informs, quote, "The penis also looks longer when flaccid since it's no longer able to fully retract. It's an aesthetic procedure focused on enhancement rather than function," end quote. Doctors say ideal candidates are generally healthy individuals with realistic expectations. Patients must be in good overall health and have no active infection or skin conditions of the penile shaft. While the procedure does not significantly alter sensitivity, it may improve sexual confidence. Costs remain high. Bustamante said treatments typically start at about $8,000, with most patients spending around $12,000. Results can last up to 3 years, with maintenance recommended every 12 to 18 months. Common side effects include swelling, bruising, and tenderness, usually resolving within 2 weeks. Experts warn that complications are more likely when procedures are performed by inexperienced providers. Well, hold on to your loins, because I know that we've all got a lot to talk about on this one, right?
Girth your loins.
Girth your loins, exactly. Chris Bustamante, I actually saw him, I've seen him on YouTube and Instagram about this. And I know I've seen a couple of the interviews with people, and when they talk about that went from the 8,000 to 12,000, it's because they came back and they wanted a little bit girthier. And I get it. Aesthetically, it looks one way, but apparently it's effective in the bedroom too, is all I'm going to say. Now, I wouldn't know personally, but at least that's what the clients are stating.
Look, y'all are adults. You can do whatever you want to your body. I really don't care. But as somebody who champions mental health, this worries me, because we're not talking about it says it boosts your confidence. I'm sorry. I mean, look, I suffer from a lot of body dysmorphia myself, but I'm not going out and changing my body and doing medical procedures to cover up the fact that there are things that when I look in the mirror, I don't like it. Okay. I luckily have a partner who looks at me and says, you know what, I like you. You want to do things, do them, but I don't need you to do them. Now, for $12,000, that better do more than just make a girth. It better, get me off and everything. No, but I really do want to, stress that, especially here as gay men, we do focus a lot on youth. And as we get older, the boyfriends get younger, the people get younger. A lot of people have Peter Pan syndrome because they came out later, and they are now living they're trying to live a younger life that they never had. So, I mean, there's a lot of mental health there. And so my only suggestion is if you want to do something like this, great, go for it. It's your body. But maybe look at the real reasons why you're doing it and have conversations about it before you go stick needles down there and spend the money.
And I think being in healthcare, you really want to make sure you're going to a qualified professional. Do not look to cut corners. You hear about people going overseas, out of the country, thinking they're getting a deal. If you do that, please be careful.
Yeah. And there's a lot of similarly with injections. Like look at a lot of the trans women that are older now. Alexander Billings is posted very publicly. She had to have removed a lot of stuff that she had done to her body because it was not done the right way or it was not done, so I mean, if that's something that you want to do, if that's something, just like Botox, if you want to do Botox,
I mean, if you want to look like a human Barbie, go for it. That is your right. I just fear that some of this, especially with gay men, and the fact that they use the word it increases confidence. That's what triggers me to say, okay, we're not doing it because you have medical issues or you have ED or all these other things. It's because you want to get a cuter younger boyfriend or whatever it is. It's not going to happen necessarily just because you have a third leg.
Right. No, No, they may think so. But I like how you brought in the mental health aspect of this because I look at myself I used to be 600 pounds. So, and when I lost all that weight, I had the excess skin removed, which was a great thing. Would I go in today and have more surgery? Yeah, I could, but I've accepted who I am at my body. I'm very happy with my body. I'm curvy and I'm okay with it. You know, it doesn't bother me, but you're absolutely right. It is that whole mental health aspect that we have to look at too. And sometimes, you know, we see the people getting the facial treatments. I'd rather put the acid on my face like I do currently versus in me.
Right. That just sounds bad.
And I just saw there was, it looks maxing. You heard about that?
It's a new male trend.
It's new. And they do. I don't know exactly what it is, but one of the I don't know, the influencers, I guess, was filming something and doing a procedure, and it went wrong. Oh. And it went horribly wrong, and that's the only reason that it popped up on my feed, and it said, you know, so, and I wish I knew the name or had more information, but it is something that people are more and more, you know, going the medical or the cosmetic fix for something that is possibly more internal.
Right.
Yeah. And like we talked earlier, you know, decrease in testosterone. This looks, there's a bunch of influencers, and it's this whole ideology around masculinity and what it is to be masculine. And unfortunately, we tie masculinity in with muscle and how big your penis is and how tall you are and all of these physiological things when it has nothing to do with that. So.
Well, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBT stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.